Well, it seems like next season we'll be doing this. And it seems like we'll be signing a player from Venda Football Academy. And FABRICE NGOMA is free. Where does Kaizer Chiefs stand? Hello and welcome to Khosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo. I am your host. This is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. I'm a Khosi Football Club. Well, let's start with this. GABADINHO MHANGO. Chiefs were linked with GABADINHO MHANGO last season. I said here or wherever and said Chiefs should go for GABADINHO MHANGO. We need that center forward. We need that striker, a natural striker who knows how to move in the box and score goals. We didn't sign him. He ended up going to AmaZulu. But now AmaZulu are releasing a lot of players. 11 players, it's rumored. And one of those players, it's apparently going to be GABADINHO MHANGO, which makes him available. And now Chiefs are looking at him and thinking, ooh, we might have a player over there. Now there are talks Oguti Chiefs might want to sign GABADINHO MHANGO, which I don't necessarily think is a bad idea, because signing GABADINHO MHANGO has its own pros and cons, and I'll list them. The first pro is that you get a natural striker, because Kaizer Chiefs does not have a striker. We have wingers, we don't have a striker. Dupree, no Sahele are wingers. Kelepu, the less I say, the better. Number two, if you're signing GABADINHO MHANGO, it's not like you're bringing in someone from another country who has not played in South African football. He's PSL proven, he has played for Pirates, he played for AmaZulu as well, and he knows where to find the goal. So those are the pros. If you go to the cons, you have a problem. The first one is that GABADINHO MHANGO has these injuries, okay, and it's kind of a problem, because if you're going to have him, let's just say Chiefs realistically, they might just sign one striker because they still saying Usaile is a striker. If they do sign him alone and then he gets injured, then we go back to that problem that we had, Yoguti. Now we have an injured player and now there's no one who can come in and replace him. So our injuries are the con with signing GABADINHO MHANGO. But otherwise, I don't think this could be a huge risk. There are talks, Oguti, he does not want to sign a one-year contract. Because I was about to say that Tuguti, Chiefs can just give him 1 year with an option to extend. But apparently MHANGO doesn't want just 1 year. He wants a contract that will assure him and the security for the foreseeable future. So if the Chiefs does not give him that, apparently he will not come to the Chiefs. Guys, if you're enjoying this video and you are not subscribed, please do subscribe. 65% of you who watch these videos are not subscribed. That just breaks my heart. So please guys, subscribe. It means a lot to me, because I can tell people who watch this channel appreciate the content that I make every day after work. Anyways, also like the video and comment, letting me know what you think about GABADINHO MHANGO down on the comment section below. And then speaking about below, we are talking about a team that is below the PSL, which is Venda Football Academy. We saw them playing in the Nedbank Cup against Orlando Pirates, and when the talks of Tatenda Tavengwa came up, Chiefs are interested in signing him, I was like, well, they will say that. But now the talks are still there. They're intensifying. Chiefs are looking to sign Tatenda Tavengwa, a defensive midfielder who's only 25 years old and is joined Venda Football Academy last season. And then to me, it's like, yeah, sure. I get why they would do that, because we know, there's that tricky situation there. It still is, because Stellenbosch don't want to sell their best players to Chiefs or anyone really, unless you have enough money to trigger their release clauses in a case of Mendieta, which is 12 million. So with that problem, Chiefs usually don't like spending that much money. If there's an alternative, a player who's cheaper to sign, then the Chiefs will definitely go for Tatenda Tavengwa, who is cheaper. There are pros and cons. The one pro is that if you sign him, he can come in and he's a natural defensive midfielder. But the con is the fact that he is playing in a lower division. And the problem is, with playing for the Chiefs, it's harder even if you're playing in the PSL. Now, take you from a lower division and then bring you to playing for the Chiefs in the DStv Premiership, with all the pressure that is there. That's the only fear that I have for him. If he's signed as the main guy and the only guy to come in and solve problems. Because right now, we Chiefs, it's clear. Fans have made it clear. They don't want anyone who's coming to develop a Chiefs. A lot of people have said this, when you come to Chiefs, they want you to come in and solve problems and not to be developing. We've seen how they do it even with the youngsters. You see Utuba not playing one game, sebe amchigel. Hey, uko special. So, so there's also the fact that Tatenda himself doesn't want to come to Chiefs right now. He wants to go to Swallows FC, which again makes sense because he's only 25, can play for Swallows for 2 seasons, mature in the DStv Premiership, and then reach Premier around 27, 28, and then he can get his big money move to Chiefs, Pirate, or Sundowns. So for him, it's a good idea to start by moving to Swallows. We also hear Uguti Sekukuna interested, which by the way is funny because whenever Chiefs is involved in these moves, Isekukuna is usually now there to pounce. With, for example, Uletswalo, with Umokocho, and now with Tatenda Tavengwa. Yes, so Tatenda Tavengwa. But also, there's another target that Isekukune tried to sign and he said no. And I'm talking about another defensive midfielder, which is FABRICE NGOMA. FABRICE NGOMA, last year we talked and sat here and said, oh, Chiefs, there is this good defensive midfielder from Congo. He is free. Go and sign him. And then Uzwane, in an interview, he came out and he said, look, he usually does say that. He said, look, we have players who already play the position that he's playing, which was a cap because no one at Kaizer Chiefs plays the position that FABRICE NGOMA plays. Chiefs does not have a natural defensive midfielder unless you're counting Cole Nonange. Cole is the only one really. So he said he's also prioritizing Abadlali or South Africans who can also strengthen Bafana. I don't think he thought that through because it's not like Bafana is prioritizing the Chiefs. Bafana just takes the best players that you have in South African football. They don't care about whether it's Chiefs or Pirates or what. If your players are not good enough, they are not gonna go and play for Bafana. Case in point, we have 0 players with Bafana right now. So that point was kind of didn't make sense. So now, what happened? He went and joined a club in Sudan, but then there's this unrest in Sudan, and now the club has done a very good thing, which by the way I applaud. They've released all their foreign players and said, you know what? It's dangerous here. Get out of here. Go wherever you wanna go. And FABRICE NGOMA is free, and then Chiefs has been elected by Abantu Baga FABRICE NGOMA. Listen, he's free, he's available. And then Chiefs, with their interest, they also said, hey, we also interested in him. And then FABRICE NGOMA is like, yay, I want to come to Chiefs. That's so weird. So that's very interesting because now you have the Chiefs who want to sign a player who's a free agent. A free agent who fits the needs that you need. Because we always say Guti Chiefs have players, they just sign players because they are available. Now it just so happens that the players available also solves the problem that we have. Experienced, and is exactly what we are lacking right now. So I am hoping, Bagwet, Guti Chiefs do go after FABRICE NGOMA. What do you think about Chiefs signing FABRICE NGOMA? Letting me know down in the comment section below, and subscribe if you haven't. 65% of you are not subscribed, so please do the right thing and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, Khosi, alephela umoya.